I think the great thing about fashion is that it's changing all the time.
All of us have that moment in the morning where you're too late and you're like, and you reach for you reach for the old faithful pieces. And for me, I want to provide those for my customers. I want to have them available, season after season, and I want them to be timeless and effortless, of the highest quality, of the most beautiful material.
There's this idea of elevating the everyday that I've always been attracted to.
I'm inspired by people. I'm mostly inspired by interactions and just kind of little things that happen that just, it can be anything. It can be the tape on the lighting system here I can get inspired by, or I can get inspired by riding my horse at the weekends and just seeing a bluebell in the forest. They're very subtle things that touch my heart, and they're the things that normally start a process.
I think probably the first memories I have were probably just going with my mom to the hair salon and having to wait for her, and sitting in the waiting area, and then naturally you're just looking at magazines because that's all there is to do. And I just remember one time I stole one of the magazines from the hair salon and brought it home with me. And I just looked at it over and over and over again. And I probably read that issue probably over 100 times.
I trained to be a Savile Row tailor, and I worked with men, and it was very masculine and very sharp and very traditional. And I loved it, and it's brought so much to everything I do. Every season, I can't get away from it. And then at the same time, I have this love of dusty colours that are aged and delicate and feminine, and the tactileness of just soft, beautiful materials. And
the fashion is very much like a melting pot that is looking at music a lot more, is looking at art a lot more, is looking at, theater. Music and musicians are probably one of the most inspiring things for me.
Made the trade.